What if your dream job came up, but it was not in the city you had planned on living in long term? Do you compromise? Well, I'm going to help you have your dream job and live in a city you'll love, so you won't have to choose between your happiness and a good-looking resume. You can have both. If we haven't met yet, my name is Cindy Brown Jensen, and I'm a full-time realtor living in, loving, and servicing the greater Hamilton area. I'm going to tell you about some of the amazing job opportunities here in Hamilton. It will help if you've had a chance to watch my other videos, Relocating in the Hamilton Mountain and Finding Larger Properties in Hamilton. They will help you understand why living and working here could be a win-win for you. I'll link them in this video so you can have a look later if you haven't seen them yet. Also, make sure you stick around until the very end so I can share with you the main reason you should get packing to relocate for that great job. Hamilton has always been known as Steel Town. Although Hamilton's steelmaking history has changed over the years, we are still one of Canada's leading industrial centres. Our iron and steel industry has grown to become Canada's largest. The two big companies, Stelco and Dofasco, may have gone through some changes, including their owners and their names, but they still dominate, along with other steel companies like Empire Steel and National Steel Car, plus many other smaller steel mills. So our Steel Town nickname isn't going anywhere. Having said that Hamilton is Steel Town, it has also changed in recent years to include being a very cultural city. As I mentioned in an earlier video about relocating to the Hamilton Mountain, the number of chefs coming to Hamilton from larger cities and opening new cool restaurants is amazing. Therefore, the need for large numbers of chefs, servers, sommeliers, event planners, etc. is always increasing. If you're interested in a career in healthcare, Hamilton Health Sciences and St. Joseph's Healthcare together have a total of 10 hospitals in the city. In addition, there are outpatient clinics, community health centers, walk-in clinics, private practices, and of course medical spas, which are growing like crazy, not to mention chiropractors, RMTs, dentists, vets, and long-term care homes. There are so many jobs of varying degrees in our city in the healthcare sector. And I know there are many, many more that I haven't mentioned, but you get the idea. There's lots. In case you aren't aware, Hamilton has an international airport. John C. Munro International Airport. This means many opportunities for jobs with airlines as well as help on the ground, working with the airport itself or with any of the major careers there. In addition to the large number of elementary and secondary schools, Hamilton is home to two post-secondary schools, Mohawk College and McMaster University, both of which employ large numbers of faculty and more. Not only do these schools employ quite a large number of staff, but they are also great for improving your education or changing your career if that is something you would like to do. And like any other big city, there are tons of jobs in retail, banks and credit unions, gyms and yoga studios, hotels, and of course Hamilton's police and fire departments. The fabulous thing about living and working in Hamilton is that it has similar standards of living as larger cities like Toronto, but with small town feelings. You could work right in the middle of downtown but live in the suburbs and only be 15 minutes away from your job. And if you don't have a car, there are many modes of public transportation. Hamilton Street Railway is our bus service. We have cabs, we have Uber, and if you're lucky, you can walk or ride your bike to work. Now, the main reason you should consider relocating anywhere away from home for a job, other than those of you who have no choice because you maybe live in a very small town that has little to no jobs, the very best reason to pack your bags and relocate for a job is to improve your growth skills. Get outside of your comfort zone. You'll be so very proud of yourself. And when you do make that decision, consider Hamilton. It's got the best of all worlds. If you still have questions, make sure you check out my other videos about Hamilton, including relocating to the Hamilton Mountain and finding large properties in Hamilton. Or drop me a line. I'd love to chat. Again, my name is Cindy, and I would love to find out if there's anything at all I can do for you. See you next time.